Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to the JabJab show. My name is on the title then. Just you know, speaking of the title, what do you think of it? You know, I've shortened it all down, got a new little intro to it instead of having me walking around. Basically, like I said in my original video I posted, it was one of my favourite based on one of my favourite films, well, inspired by, I should say. The intro of that film is American Splendor. What I feel I need to do is do a retrospective review of that film, but we'll doing it at some point soon. Also, stay awake till the end of the video. You'll see my new outro, so stick around for that. So, as you might know, I'm at a different position here. I'm actually sat on the floor. Stop panicking. This is a video game review. So one of the remits of my channel is, you know, looking at films, but also retro video games. And, you know, as it happens, I'm using World Cup Italia 90 on the Sega Mega Drive as the first one I'm going to do. I've also got it for the Master System. You know, check that hair out. Hilarious. Hilarious. No, but the Mega Drive one is the one I have holds a lot of memories for me personally. It's probably the better game, the Mega Drive over the Master System version. But we might get into that later on when I'm playing the game on the City, because you're thinking, what the hell's all this about? Well, this is what it is. This is, you know. So before we do that, you know, just a little information. I bought World Cup Italia 90. It wasn't this copy, but I bought this a few years back. But I bought the original copy I had when I got the Sega Mega Drive. The one that I've got over there, you can't see it just yet. I got the Sega Mega Drive with Sonic the Hedgehog from Dixon's, I think it was. Is or was a high street retailer, sold electrical goods and what have you. I think I paid 125 or 30 quid for it. It's like kind of as was before, it's probably 5-0, because obviously the police are after me. So I think it was a Christmas present stroke birthday present, because it's kind of like when I got it in January, it's between the two celebrations. Anyhow, so I got these things from Dixon's. I went up to Toys R Us. I got the World Cup Italia 90 for $34.99, I think it retailed that. So we recently had Euro 2016 Football Championship. Portugal won it. So you're obviously thinking, what's the best game that will kind of celebrate the tournament, so to speak? It's obviously World Cup Italia 90. So that's what I'm going to do. So I thought, okay, what I can do it. I'm going to do a video on this game at some point, but what's the angle here? Well, as everyone knows, England came that close to winning it. No, they were shit. But, you know, one way of looking at it is maybe we're not as good as the media say we are. Food for thought. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do, without further ado, I'll switch on the game, make it all magical and so on, and I'm going to walk through the game and stuff as we play. It's quite hilarious. See you later. There we go. And it's a Sega. Goal indeed. Now this is, I'll say, the Mega Drive World Cup Italia 90. Was made in 1990. Moving up and down on the cursor there. World Cup, you can do the World Cup if you're that brave. You know, test match, which is what I'm going to do. Now. Oh, there we go. Press the wrong button. Right, here we go. My angle for this is I'm going to beat England. So, geography fans, there's England. And as you see, pull up a thing there. Right, it tells you all the stats, what you need to do. So, yeah, I'm going to choose them. Now, it tells you to change your players and so on, as you can see. Don't think this really has much bearing on how the teams play, so I'm going to choose it. As you can see, there's Lunica, and I'm thinking it's Kevin Francis who used to play for Stockport County. Probably isn't, but we can go back. Look, there's Peter Silton, Terry Butcher, McMills, Phil Thompson, Terry Fennick, and some handsome, I don't know. Either way, yeah, it's Brian Robson and Ray Wilkins in there. And obviously, everyone knows Bobby Charleston. He's a football player who likes to dance in a 20s, was it a 20s dance? I don't know. Either way, let's pick Steve Hodge. You know, fact fans, he got the Maradona's football shirt, and when they played him in '86. Anyhow, so let's choose these people and select your opponent's team. See the world map here. Let's say I want to avenge England's poor performance within the championships. Obviously, let's say Portugal won it, but you can't choose Portugal because Portugal didn't qualify for the World Cup in '90. But then neither did France, yet you can choose France. Also, if you go over here, there's China. You can choose China, one of the weakest teams in the game. Anyhow, I can choose France because let's say Portugal not available. Yeah, so France. There's their stats there. Yes. And kick off. So I got the jaunty music I like. Here we go. And you can see it adopts a top-down perspective, much like Sensible Soccer and Kick-Off from back in the day. People might remember them. And yeah. So as you can see, I'm running around doing stuff. And you can pretty much play this with two buttons. A button is to tackle, or just a little kick like that. And B is to leather it, you know, as fast as you can. The D-pad moves your person around. It's quite basic, you know, by today's standards, obviously. It's, you know, like I say, I've had a lot of fun with this game over the years. On the playing peak, I could choose, say, Brazil, who are like, I think they're noted as the strongest side in this game, and also, and you can play in China, who are, say, the weakest. And like I say, with playing peak, I can you know, choose that match. I can beat them 40-0, seriously. Because, you know, like a lot of older football games and so on, there's what are called sweet spots, where, you know, you get into a certain position and you do a certain thing and you score every time. Obviously, France being quite a decent side, you know, in the game. You know, they're faster and whatever. Like I say, you can choose your players and stuff. I don't think it matters so much in terms of how you actually plays. You know, it's not as realistic as, you know, FIFA, or even back in the day for FIFA. I might do a video on the FIFA game. At the moment I've got FIFA 95 on the Mega Drive, but anyway, there we go. So as you can see, I'm avenging the England thing. So basically, my theory is, if I was England manager, I would have said to Portugal after the match, yeah, you've won that. I'd adopt a kind of WWE kind of approach where I'd get onto as a manager of England, I'd get on the pitch and say, stop celebrating, Portugal. I'm going to challenge you to a match right now, and you have to accept, and winner takes all. And they'll say, no, we've already won, you know, fair and square. I'll say, no, how dare you? And everyone knows you can't back out with dare. So this is me showing you how, you know, how it would happen. And I'll show the people at the FA, you know, I'm eligible. I'll have 3.5 million a year. You know, why not? I'll play like this. Just say, like, France are not a decent side. Can't remember why they didn't qualify for the World Cup in 1990, but they didn't. Whatever. So yeah. Oh, it's a post. Everyone's getting all scared and stuff here. So here we go. You can see, I don't know if you've seen what I'm doing, like in terms of play and trying to get into the sweet spot of always scoring, but France are quite tricky. Back in the day, yeah, like I say, I knew of Sensible Soccer. You should also get it from the Mega Drive. And kick off. It's a little scare there, a little panic. Oh, they scored. I'm not panicking though. See, my voice is all calm and stuff. That's how brave I am. Anyway, so France have scored. I have had a few practice matches before this match just to get up to a little bit of speed. Get up to speed with how it all works and so on. First match I played in, you know, before, see, 1-1. You notice we all have the same celebrations. Just change the colour of these shirts. Anyhow, yeah. So back to talking about football games down the years. You know, before this game, I'd have a. Let's say I went from a Spectrum 128K to a Sega Mega Drive, and anyone who knows about the consoles and computers and consoles and the relative power of such things, you know, will know that's quite a jump. But on the Spectrum, you know, there's like Super Soccer 1 and 2, Match Day. There we go, Match Day 1 and 2, I think. Football of the Year. I played them, you know, and these aren't as advanced as this. I know, but I was also interested in the football management games like Football Manager, hilariously title, and there's also a I can't remember what it's called. It's got FA Cup game, championship final, something. I might put on captions, you know, when I'm editing and find out the name of the game. But that was quite fun. So the football management games, because you know the Spectrum weren't as graphically powerful. They couldn't do this game like as you can see it right now. So I suppose the text-based, simplistic graphics and that suited the Spectrum a bit more. Oh, nearly scored there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So as you can see, I'm winning. I think you don't have an option of changing the length of the halves. You see the clock in the top right corner. It's like going up to multiples of 3 minutes every so often. I think it works out 5 minutes a half. Now, when FIFA came around, you know, you got a lot more options. You can change your, you know, you can have 2 minute halves, 5 minute halves, something like that, you know. And I think there we go, half time. Okay, so I'm shooting downwards now. So I'm winning 2-1. So this is what would happen if I play in a real world. If I'm like manager, we'd be winning 2-1 at half time. This is how it happens. Anyhow, yeah. So FIFA came out and revolutionised the football for a bit anyway. I might go into a different video about FIFA and what have you. But as it is, FIFA give you a lot more options. You know, they're more of a simulation kind of football. Even though you can have stupid results like 6-0, 6-5, 6-6, and you know, that kind of thing. It's like this game, you know, like a lot of the older football games, they've got sweet spots where, you know, when you suss them out, you know, you can get multiple goals. Anyhow, I'm waffling a bit. This is all live. This, you know. If you see, there's no CGI involved. So I'm not like manipulating the image here. It's just me talking. So you know, there we go. So there we go. Let's try and make a. So I've won the World Cup multiple times. Oh, look at that. See, I'm thinking, you know, I think I've seen other videos on seen on YouTube and what have you. People have different ways of scoring and stuff. This is all. When I found it this way, this is my way of doing it, you know. So here we go. Oh, cat's here now. I can hear the cat. Don't know if it's picking up. So yeah, you know, it's very simplistic, you know, by today's standard. Even back then, it's very sparsely detailed and what have you, you know, the pitch. But you know, to be honest, that's all you need is this, you know. It's just a fun game, you know. I think it got above average reviews. This, to my knowledge, was the first football game on the Mega Drive. Yeah, it came in quite fairly early. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, he could have scored an own goal then. Oh, no. So, you know, Sensible Soccer since came out for it, and you know, it's very popular. Very popular on the Amiga 500 and all the home computers of the day and what have you. But it did come out for the Mega Drive, because you did have at one point. I don't think I've got it anymore. And it's like something daft, like 35 quid, 40 quid. You know, I mean, you say it's daft. That was going rate, I suppose, back in the day for video games. Oh, I got a bit of heartburn. So it's like France are getting leathered by me. Obviously, this is why they didn't qualify for the World Cup. But if you have any problems with the inclusion of France in this game, you know, take it up with Sega. Say, you know, like, you know, all these, you know, why did you do this? When, I mean, they do have all the 24 teams that did qualify for the World Cup, but they also got France and what have you. But anyway, so I'm just gonna play this out. Let's see how good I am. See if you, I'm giving you tips if you don't know how to play this game, and I urge people to play it. You know, it's a very fun game. You know, I pretty much know what I'm doing now. Like I say, yesterday and last night I did some test matches just to get me up to speed. I beat France 3-2, then I beat China 6-0, which was incidentally 0-0 after 72 minutes. I just crumpled. Once I got the first goal, their morale went. You know, so yeah. Then I beat France again 3-1. And tonight, you see, leathering them. It is what I am talking about. So just score, no, okay. And you can't foul in this game either. Like FIFA was quite funny because you could turn the fouls on, and you could just like you know, there's a button that you can press that just hacks them down, which is quite fun. This is just two buttons, like one for passing, one for shooting, and the passing button also has tackles. What I did find frustrating about this game even when I first got it, not being able to compare it with FIFA that came out 2 or 3 years after, was the fact that, you know, when you're defending, you can't really choose. Hit me on man there. You can't really choose the person, you know, you want to control. See this guy here. That I want to choose that guy, but it doesn't happen until too late. The computer chooses it for you. You know, which why FIFA was good. You know, one of the reasons why FIFA, you know, had the advantage over this game. Oh well, it's purely academic. No, I'm not frightened. They ain't gonna score 6 million goals, are they now? I can just play for. They're just playing for pride now. But the keeper was nowhere. What was he doing? You know, if I were the manager, would you really have a go at your keeper for being crap then, despite being 5-1 up at the time with minutes to go? I don't know. You know, probably just to show that you know no one's safe. Anyway. So here we go. It's like 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna win and everything and be victorious. So that's basically, if I'm manager, I would have won Euro 2016. You know, they would have. You know, there we go. Hooray! And there we go. Watch. My team wins. So deal with it. We're so that famous French footballer, and so I like it just as etc. at the end, so I can't be bothered telling you, you've won, whatever, you know. Anyway, so that's me winning 5-2. Not a bit yet. This is a suggested dancing. You don't have to dance like this. But basically, this is the jauntiest music. Oh, was the jauntiest music. Anyway, you can probably hear the music now. It's a track screen. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at what the cat's doing. Is there a mouse? Yeah, this has been just chasing mice or something. Anyway, so that was me playing World Cup Italia 90 on the Mega Drive. Have you played it? Well, you gonna play it now? I reckon you should. I reckon you should get it right now, buy it and everything. Anyway. Yeah, so I have lots of fun with this game. It's just going through what in the arcade machines would call an attract screen. It's going through its whole demo thing. Anyway, that jaunty music was very jaunty, and if you had it for your theme tune, let's say, you'd never be in trouble. Just think, right? You have that theme music, and you're in trouble with the police, and they can't, because it's such a jaunty bit of music, they can't tell you off because they've just gone. This is just a pure arcade game, basically. I don't think it was at the arcades, but it has that feeling where you just put your 10p in and you just have a game and everyone's happy. So what are your memories of World Cup 90? Your memories, World Cup Italia 90. Just let me know down below. I'm not talking about rude thing, I'm talking about the comment section. So likes and subscribe and everything, and tell your friends and everything. And in the words of New Cyrus, send the word.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,